by a mother-of-pearl dial with a shape invoking the stirrup and a brown leather strap matching a typical riding outfit. Longines is the top partner, as well as the official timekeeper and the official watch of the FEI. Well, for those that have got here nice and early, let's take a look at the track they're going to face here this evening. The fences we see out there, round about between 1.50 meters, a couple getting up towards 1.60 meters. We'll have a look at some of the heights as things progress, but we start over our zoo fence. It's the Oxer at fence number 1, sitting just in front of the in-out gate. Now from here we head down a bit of a left-handed curve as they come towards the orange upright at fence number 2, those nice towers on the side, the filler underneath and the orange rails sitting on the top. Landing over the upright, right-handed, round the bottom corner, and we're going to head down the long side. It's over the CWD Oxer with the red and white rails on the top, and then they come down there on around about 3 or 4 strides as we come towards that double. It's the upright coming in at 4A. It is one non-jumping stride through the middle and then out over the Oxer at 4B. About 1.50 meters in width, that Oxer coming out of the double there. Right from here, round the bottom corner, round towards the Hewitt fence with those lampposts on the side, white rails, black filler underneath. Another related distance here as we head on down towards the Omaha fence. It is the white plank in the middle, the black and white rails on the top, and then another related distance as they land as we head down towards the Omaha train, the Liverpool with the water tray sitting underneath. Left-handed round the top corner from here as we come down towards the double. It's the red and white at 8A, big powerful Oxer coming in, one non-jumping stride through the middle, and then it's out over that delicate upright at 8B. Looks about 5 strides as they come left-handed down towards the Savaro Oxer at fence number 9, and then they head round, and it's all about the long side, right-handed round towards those golden horses. 10A, it is upright to upright, 1 stride as they come out over B, and then they'll be pushing on down towards the final fence. It is the Burlington Capital Oxer that finishes. The length of that track is 375 meters, and we'll be looking for them to travel at about 350 meters a minute. Now that means the time allowed in round 1 will be 65 seconds. They'll be assessed 1 time fault for every 4 seconds, or part of 4 seconds, over the time allowed here this evening. And it's a little bit different from what we saw if you were with us here last night. It is a 2-round competition. A little bit similar, but it is 10 that head through to that second round. That's guaranteed. 10 combinations will be going through here tonight. They will be carrying their faults forward, and the order of starting will be in reverse order of merit. So, if we get 5 clears in round 1 and 5 on 4 faults, it will be the fastest clear that jumps last in pole position and the slowest of the 4 faulters that would come forward as our first to go. The other thing that makes it different from a jump-off is normally in international sport when we go to the jump-off, the time faults change and they're assessed 1 for every second or part thereof. Tonight in a 2-round competition, it stays as 1 for every 4 or part of 4 seconds. But don't worry, we'll keep you up to date with the top 10 and of course with those rules as things progress. We get ready though for our opening ceremony, which will be underway in just a moment or two.
Why do I get up in the morning? To see the sunrise? To hear the birds sing? No. I get up for this. I'm an equestrian. Good morning, Dad. I'm ready to go. He's a 1,200-pound force in nature. He's not to be taken lightly. But he's adventurous, just like me. just today, isn't he? We are a team. We're partners in this endeavor. I can't ask him what he needs or how he feels. He can't tell me that a jump was hard or that it hurt. But I understand. We understand each other.
Nervous?
A little.
Was that spooky jump at the end?
Yeah.
Okay, remember what we talked about?
Eyes up, legs on.
Eyes up, legs on. You'll get us confidence after those first 2 jumps. You two need to completely trust each other. You believe in him, he believes in you. Now you have to help him believe in himself. Okay?
He is my horse, and I am his girl. I only ask that he trusts me, and all he asks is that I hold on tight. And then, we fly. We are jumpers, and this is our journey. Welcome to Omaha.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening and welcome to this Saturday night performance here at the Longines FEI World Cup Jumping Final. We're celebrating that very special relationship that riders share with horses, and tonight's opening ceremony is also very special. Honoring the World Cup, Omaha's own Mannheim Steamroller is here to perform a limited set. Mannheim Steamroller has won multiple Grammys and has sold over 40 million albums, making it one of the top best-selling musical groups over the past 2 decades. Also playing with them is Chip Davis. Chip is appearing live tonight for the first time in 10 years. What better way to celebrate by playing tonight at the FEI World Cup Finals? And as an added treat, our national anthem tonight will be sung by Chip's daughter, Kelly Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, turn your attention to the stage as we welcome Mannheim Steamroller.
Hi there. I'm Chip Davis, composer and creator of Omaha's own Mannheim Steamroller. It's great to be here tonight, and we're going to be performing 4 pieces that I wrote for the Olympics and for the Goodwill Games. So I hope you'll enjoy those, and you'll enjoy my daughter Kelly singing the national anthem right after we're done.
Ladies and gentlemen, they are super talented. They've got the best looking keyboard players I have ever seen. They are Mannheim Steamroller here at the Omaha International. So good to have Chip Davis with us for the first time in 10 years. And we're now going to be joined by Chip's daughter, Kelly Davis, as she sings the national anthem of the USA. We ask that you join with us and please rise.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, Kelly Davis singing our national anthem. And once again, great to have Chip Davis here as a drummer and also a very proud dad watching his daughter sing the national anthem tonight. For a final time, let's give it up for Mannheim Steamroller. While the stage is set, we have 14 combinations coming forward here in the first round of competition. And just to remind you of how this evening's class will be working. They all start here in the first round. No matter what happens, we will be taking 10 through to the second round. They will be starting in that second round in reverse order of merit. So say we get 5 clears and 5 on 4 faults, it will be the fastest clear from round 1 that jumps last to go in pole position, and the slowest of the 4 faulters that would be jumping first. The other slight change in this format compared to what we saw last night or a normal jump-off competition is in the 2-round competition, the time faults remain the same in both round 1 and round 2. They're collected at 1 for every 4 seconds or part of 4 seconds. If you are new to show jumping, it's 4 faults for your rails down. It's also 4 faults for the first refusal. A fall anywhere on course or a second disobedience on track will incur elimination. Having a look down the start list here this evening, we've got Christian Heineken for Germany, Nicola Philipparts for Belgium, the young and talented Jennifer Gates for the USA, Audrey Coulter for the USA, Carl Cook for the USA, Niall Nasser for Egypt, Karen Cuddamore, who now stays just down the road. Lots more as well. It's going to be such an electric night of international sport here at Omaha 2017. We had a look at the track in detail earlier, but we can confirm the start line. The first fence, it is the Omaha Zoo fence, fence number 1 that sits just in front of the in-out gate. The last fence is on the long side. It is the Burlington Capital Oxer at fence number 11. The length of the track they will be facing is 375 meters, traveling at 355 meters per minute. That time allowed in the first round is set at 65 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for an incredible night of show jumping? Well, what better way to start than with a representative of Team USA? They have been on great form, finishing 4th in the World Cup qualifier in California around about 3 weeks ago. For the USA, ladies and gentlemen, Carl Cook, Tembla. What a great start! 57:46 is the time. It's clear for Carl Cook and Tembla. Many congratulations to him. What a great start here tonight. Now to one of the younger riders in the field here this evening. He's 26 years old, and I can tell you, this one is so quick. Had a fantastic win down in Wellington at the Palm Beach Masters not so long ago, finishing top 10 in the Grand Prix down at the Winter Equestrian Festival over the last few weeks as well. He represents Egypt. We say good evening to Niall Nasser, Lordan. The last one comes down as well. 54:68, it is 2 down, and it's a jumping faults for Lordan and Niall Nasser. Might not be over for them though, because don't forget it is top 10 that will be coming back for round number 2, but those faults will be carried forwards. 12 combinations left to go here in the first round, and it really is an international field here tonight, because we go from Egypt to Poland as we welcome David Kubiak. He's next to go with the 11-year-old mare, this one by Kidam Di Revel, and they've been a regular feature on the World Cup circuit over in Europe quite recently. It is the 11-year-old mare, Bagaza M, David Kubiak for Poland.
Następnie będzie Dawid Kubiak z Polski z Bagaza M.
Three fences come down here this evening for him. It is a total of 12 jumping faults and 57-59 there for Dawid Kubiak representing Poland. So just the three gone so far, and it is just the USA with a clear round. That was Carl Cook who came as our first to go. As you know now, though, it is the top 10 that will be coming back for that second round a little bit later on. Their faults carry forward, but the scores in the first round really are important because that will decide the starting order when we get to round two. That international field we talked about earlier continues as we head to Uruguay next. Martin Rodriguez Vanney. This is a 12-year-old gelding by a stallion called Quality, and it's one that he's been producing since it was 8 years old. Now a 12-year-old, it is Laborious Martin Rodriguez Vanney, Uruguay.
Siguiente será Liborius, montado por Martín Rodríguez Vanni de Uruguay.
That final fence, the last one comes down. It is 61-25, the final rail falling for Martin Rodriguez Vanney and Laborious representing Uruguay. So with four gone, they slip second, the second best we've seen so far here. Martin Rodriguez Vanney. I think it's fair to say that he will be coming back in round two. Of course, we'll have to wait and see how our rest of the field compete here this evening, but looking good to see him back a little bit later. Now, our next athlete represents Canada, but these days she lives just down the road. She's been coming here to this event since it started. It is Karen Cudmore, Cianto. How unlucky. Just one down but what a great effort. 57.32 there for Karen Cudmore and Sion To. Now, it's interesting, because of the format that we discussed earlier, because the faults and the times matter in this round, if they have a rail down, you might just see them put the foot down a little bit and try and finish as a fast four-faulter to get a better draw in that second round. And out of the two four-faulters we have, Karen is the fastest of those two. Lots still to come. We're heading back now to the United States of America. Fourth in the two-star Grand Prix at Wellington, literally just about a week or so ago. It's the 13-year-old gelding, Alex Audrey Coulter, USA. One single rail on the floor, and it's for jumping faults in 56.50 seconds for Audrey Coulter and Alex representing the USA. So that goes into second place. That's our new fastest of the fours at the moment. So she is guaranteed to come back into that second round a little bit later on. While we head back over now to Europe, to a man who's been competing this weekend in his 21st World Cup final. He's also got 3 gold medals. We welcome Chiara Ludgebierbam next for Germany.
Und zum nächsten wird Nummer 324 Chiara mit Ludgebierbam aus Deutschland.
What a master at work he is. Great round. Not only is he clear, he's also the fastest of the 2 clears. So at the moment he'd go into pole position for round 2. 56.76 clear, Ludgebierbam for Germany. Well, we're at the halfway stage. 2 on a clear, 3 on 4 faults, 1 on 8 and 1 on 12. That's how things look as we head back to the United States of America. An athlete who's certainly no stranger here. We saw her last year at Omaha 2016. It is for the USA, Erin Davis-Heineken, Ramona de Flobach. Two fences fall. It's 8 faults here in the first round, 56-94. So heads into 7th there for the USA's Aaron Davis Heineken and Ramona de Flowback. 8 partnerships gone so far. Some good names still to come. Nicola Philipparts, Jamie Barge for the USA a little bit later. Christian Heineken, the young rider Jennifer Gates, Max Kuhner for Austria, all still to feature here in the first round. Then between rounds, we've got a bit of a special surprise. We'll tell you more about that a little bit later on. But 2 clears is what we sit on at this stage. Ludger Beerbaum for Germany and Carl Cook for the United States of America. A lot left to come, and of course when we come back in that second round, they'll be coming in reverse order of merit, so the fastest clear jumps last, and the scores will be calculated based on faults from both rounds and the time from the second round. Quick reminder there of how the format works this evening on the penultimate day of the International Omaha 2017. Quick reminder as well, if you haven't already got tickets to come and join us tomorrow for the final of the Longines World Cup Series of this year, then you've got to do it, because McLean Ward has won for the last 2 evenings in a row. He's got such a special horse, and I think he could make history here and take the win for the first time in his career. He's got the Olympic gold medal, but he is yet to win a Longines World Cup final. Could this be the year? You'll want to witness it. Make sure, if you haven't already got those tickets, to come and get them before you leave tonight. So our next athlete then just making their way down the tunnel. We see that gate going up at the Union Pacific Railroad crossing once more next to the Longines clock. Of course, Longines, the partner here of the FEI World Cup Jumping Series. We're heading to Italy now. This man has been building up the air miles. We saw him with this very horse in Bordeaux at the beginning of February. Then he went to the Middle East, to Al Shakab in Doha, and then featured in the Hermes Grand Prix of Paris about a week and a half ago. Now he finds himself in Omaha. We make him feel welcome. Lorenzo De Luca, Limestone Grey, Italy.
Il prossimo sarà Limestone Grey, montato da Lorenzo De Luca d'Italia.
Oh yes, it's a super round. It's 54-73. It's clear, and it's the fastest clear so far. He doesn't like trains, but he is through into that second round here tonight. Lorenzo De Luca there of Italy, joining Ludger Beerbaum, Carl Cook, and the rest of the top 10 that will progress through. We head to one of the youngest. In fact, I think this is the youngest rider we're going to see here tonight. She turns 21 a little bit later on this month. She represents the USA. She's been competing so well in the Young Rider Series. It is the 11-year-old Bardolino, Jennifer Gates, for the USA. clears the last and finishes on 4. 57.73 there for Jennifer Gates, and Bardolino heads into 6th place at the moment. 4 left to come, so looking like she's in with a chance of coming back for that second round. We look forward to seeing her a little bit later on. Max Kuhner, Nicola Philipp-Hartz and Jamie Barge all still to feature. First though, we're off to Germany once again. Now based here in the United States, finished top 10 in the World Cup qualifier at Live Ocala just 2 weeks ago. NKH Kalango, Christian Heineken, Germany.
Und nun haben wir NKH Kalango und Christian Heineken aus Deutschland.
It is just the back bar off the Savaro Oxer. It's 4 faults, 58.25 there for Christian Heineken, NKH Kalango. That leaves 3 combinations left to go. So Lorenzo De Luca, Ludger Bierbam, Carl Cook, Audrey Coulter and Karen Cudmore all guaranteed a place to come back in that second round. We're off to the USA. I really like this horse. It's in a 12-year-old gelding by that famous stallion Lord Peasy. Together they've been competing all over the place in the Longines FEI World Cup qualifiers, finishing 4th in Las Vegas towards the end of last year, top 10 in California around the middle of February. Lubo comes next. It is Jamie Barge for the USA. One down, it's 4 faults, 55.76. Let's have a look. It is our fastest 4 faulter. We will see her back in round 2, Jamie Barge and Lubo. Two combinations left to go. One for Austria, but first, this one for Belgium. This athlete has such an amazing string of horses. H&M Silver Star, H&M Quenzo de la Roque, and of course this one, it is H&M Harley Van de Bishop, Nicola Philipparts, Belgium.
Volgende deelnemer H&M Harley van de Bishop, gereden door Nicola Philipparts uit België.
All the way, 55.02, Nicola Philipparts for Belgium will be heading through into that second round this evening. That means all the clears and all the four falters other than Martin Rodriguez-Vanney are guaranteed their places. Will Martin go through it? We're going to have to wait and see what happens with our final rider. Now, he represents Austria. He's called Max Kühner, and he's had this horse since it was just 6 years old. He knows it inside out. It is Karna Kalua, last to go. Max Kühner, Austria.
Und zum Letzten haben wir Cornet Kalua mit Max Kühne aus Österreich. So that is just 4 faults, with the Omaha coming down at 7, and the time of 55.22 makes that the fastest of the 4 faulters. We'll be seeing them back in the top 10. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as Adam mentioned, we have a very special presentation to perform in the arena. We have a lineup of some of the top international jumping riders in the world. So as Adam mentioned, the top 10 will be back, and the slowest of the 4 falters will be coming back. It looks like it's going to be Christian Heinecking from Germany with NKH Kalengo, and then the fastest of the clear rounds, Italy's Lorenzo De Luca with Limestone Grey will be our last to see in the second round. And I see in the middle of the arena Adam Cromarty, and he is going to be telling you what he is going to be doing and who he's going to be meeting.
Yeah, thanks very much. We're getting ready to do something a little bit special. Now, as many of you will know, around about 6 years ago, Lisa Roskins set up the Omaha Equestrian Foundation and had a vision of bringing the World Cup finals right here to Omaha, Nebraska. Now, to do that, they had to prove that they could run international competition, which is what they've been doing for the last few years. And now we're here. We're putting Omaha right in the center of the world of show jumping and dressage. Now, it's a great pleasure to have with us many of the former champions. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our former World Cup champions. Now, these riders, each and every one have won a World Cup. They've all got something else in common as well, because each and every one has also won a gold medal at the Olympics. We're going to grab a really quick chat with both of them. Now, Melanie, I would never try and make you feel old, but when you won your World Cup, I wasn't born. But it's great to have you here. It just shows how much experience we've got with us in Omaha. And tell us about this event. I mean, you have been all over the world. You have competed all over the US. How does this one compare?
Well, I think this event has just been fabulous. And I was here for a couple years before the World Cup was here. And I was just so excited for them to have the event here because the people are so friendly. The Midwest is just a friendly place. And I just think... I have roots in the Midwest. My grandparents were from Iowa, so I feel like I'm at home. It's really fabulous, and it's really fun to be here.
And as well as enjoying the sport this weekend, you're also working a little bit, aren't you?
Working a little bit, yes. We'll be doing the commentary for the television. That'll be actually for the NBC television. That'll be next week, so we hope people will watch that. They're doing a 2-hour show. And then doing the commentary for the live commentary for the audience tomorrow for the World Cup final.
One last question. Is McLean Ward going to win this year?
Well, I certainly hope so. I feel like it's his time, and I think it'd be great to have a winner on American soil. So I think it would be wonderful.
Perfect. Well, many congratulations.
Everybody luck.
Wishes everybody luck, ladies and gentlemen. It is Melanie Smith-Taylor. Great to have her here. We're going to head down to a man who we're going to see back in round 2 in a minute. Ludger Bierbaum, this is your 21st World Cup final. We've got to ask you, how has the sport changed over the time you've been involved?
Well, it has definitely changed. I think today you have quite a lot more capable and able to finish on the podium than 20 years ago, where you probably had a handful. And more people from all over the world, different continents, different cultures, are able to ride accurate on this level.
And we've got to ask you, I mean, you've got your Olympic individual gold, you've got your team gold, you've won the World Cup final. Why are you not lying on a beach somewhere? What keeps you getting up every morning?
No, because lying on the beach is terribly boring. And I like to do something, try and be productive. And I really like to compete, and I like to ride and bring up new horses. It's really, I made my hobby to the job, and I couldn't be more fortunate, and I really enjoy doing it.
He is great, isn't he? Well, we're going to see you back in round 2. I think you'll probably want to get organised. Nick Skelton, from Great Britain, of course. We've landed here in Omaha. I don't know how that happened, but he is, of course, the Olympic medalist from Rio with that fantastic big star. Nick, I know you've talked about it so many times, but just reflect on that amazing win at Rio.
I mean, it was something that I've been, trying to do for a lifetime. And it took me 7 goes. I nearly thought that was it, but I was lucky to get Big Star, who was a phenomenal horse, and we had a few problems on the way. But, I think it was great to, finish my career off, really, to win that. After being, riding for so long, and I was 59. I'm going to be 60 this year, so I've had a great innings, and I was really proud of what I did, and it took me a long time.
Well, many congratulations there, Nick Skelton, Olympic gold medalist. Thank you very much. We're going to head down the line, and we're going to chat to. I think you were next, Otto. I think you won in 2002. Is that right?
Yes, at home in Germany, in Leipzig.
And again, just tell us, what do you think has changed? How have the courses changed over the years?
Yeah, it's a lot more difficult. It's more riders now. They're very good, always in every show. There's a lot more combinations who can win. And the courses are lighter, more technical, and it's tough to win.
Now, you've been involved with the sport for a long time, and you also do a lot of training now. For anyone that's sitting out in the audience that perhaps wants to be at the next, World Cup final, maybe in 10 or 12 years' time, what advice have you got?
Yeah, take your time, believe in you and your horse, take your time and try to improve. It's sometimes a step back, but always there's another step forward. So I think it takes time, and try to have a partner with the horse. We love the horses. And I think that's an amazing thing, that we have the possibility to work with horses, and I also enjoy it. It's like Ludger said, as me as a winemaker before, I had the opportunity to make my hobby to my job, and I love it, and it's great to be here in a top sport and an audience and a show like this. And I will say from my side also, coming from Germany, this year was really welcome here. And this is a super organized show and with a super audience, and thank you very much for this.
Great to have him, isn't it? Gold medalist, World Cup champion, Otto Becker. 2 people left to speak to. Marcus, you won 3 occasions, is that right?
Yes, I think so.
You think so? Well, I kind of was hoping you would know. Can we reflect back? Can you remember where you won them?
Yes, I won my first time in Las Vegas, second time in Kuala Lumpur, and the third time in Geneva. None of them in Europe.
None of them in Europe, but you do enjoy coming to the States. How does the competition vary between the USA and Europe?
Yeah, I think, like we saw yesterday, was an amazing class with an amazing win for McLean. And I think also the World Cup finals here in America, they are very well organized, and I like to be here.
Now, we've also got to ask, because everyone always says watching you is like a masterclass because you don't move. It looks like you're doing absolutely nothing. You make it look easy. What's the secret? How can we do it?
Good question. I don't see it because I'm on the horse.
That's also a good answer. Great to have you here again. Best of luck. We hope to see you again very soon. We've got one more to speak to, and it's the man who has won it for the last 2 years. Individual gold at the London Olympics as well. Just reflect on your weekend so far.
Well, I think my mare has been amazing. She's been really good, and we had a great result the first day where we ended up third. And then, unfortunately, we had one down yesterday, but still she was jumping great. And yeah, we're on 6th place, but still possible to move up with the 2 big runs tomorrow, I'm sure.
Now, obviously, winning an Olympic gold, winning 2 of these, where do you find the horses? If someone's looking for a horse to ride at that level, what sort of suggestions could you come up with?
Well, it's, very difficult. I'm very fortunate to have great owners, and they give me the opportunity to ride such amazing horses, and, wouldn't be possible without them. So I guess you just got to be a little bit lucky and have great people around you.
One final question. I saw on social media someone asked the question, when it comes to horse and rider, obviously it's a partnership, but what sort of percentage comes from the rider and what from the horse? It's such a tough question, but you having won 2, you must know.
No, this is a question I really don't like to answer, because I think it's all about the horse and rider, and you just got to get to 100% together.
Great answer, great rider. And we want to celebrate all our athletes. If you want to step over, join your fellow gold medalists, your final World Cup champions. And on behalf of the team here in Omaha and all our fans in the audience, we have a very special presentation bag to give to each of our World Cup champions here this evening. We're about to experience a really electric second round where we're going to see them ride against the clock. But we have some special winners to announce. Now, you saw the athletes get a goodie bag. We've also got some spares here that have been signed by all our World Cup finalists. Steve Gerdat's signing them as we speak. Now, these have been picked at random. You don't have to enter or anything. It's just where you are sitting tonight. So here we go. We have 6 bags. The first one is section 104. 104 is the section, row 19, seat 12. So 104, row 19, seat 12. That's our first winner, wherever you are. Oh, up there, up the top, little girl in the pink. If you want to make your way down towards the barrier, we'll pass it over to you. You've got a goodie bag signed by all our finalists. Section 116 is where we're heading now, which is, I think, around here somewhere. I've got no idea. Row 14, seat 6, they're up there. Section 116, row 14, seat number 6. Make your way down. Section 221 this time, 221, row E, seat 4. They're over there as well. Section 222 this time. And again, we're heading to row E, seat 17. So section 222, row E, seat 17. 2 more bags to give away. This time we're off to section 120, which is here. Row 20, seat 29. Row 20, seat 29. If you're sitting in that seat, then make your way down to the front. We've got 1 more left, and we're going to you lot, section 105, row 15, seat number 2. Row 15, seat number 2. Make your way down to the front. You've won yourself a goodie bag. One final time, let's give it up for all our World Cup champions. Well, the stage is set and we're ready to get back underway, having a very quick look at the track they're going to face in this round. We start over fence number 13. It was fence 11. We jump it back down the other way. It's become 13. From here, left-handed, they're going to be pushing down towards the Savaro Oxer. Then they land. They turn right as fast as they can and as tight as they can, round towards the Hewitt upright at fence number 5. Pushing on down the line as they come towards the Omaha train, the Liverpool at fence number 7. Then it's left-handed, down to the double, the red, black and white. Oxer coming in one stride through the middle, out over the uprights at B. Then we're round towards fence number 2. That's a rollback, really tight as they come round towards that delicate orange upright. Fence number 2. Then it's down to the long side. They jump the Oxer at 3, the CWD. They land and then they want to gallop as fast as they possibly can down towards the Mutual of Omaha Oxer, where they will find the finish line. 48 seconds is the time allowed. You know it's the top 10 that come back, and they join us in reverse order of merit, meaning our slowest 4 falter from the first round will get us underway, and then towards the end we'll see our 4 clear rounds. Germany, the USA, Canada, Austria, Belgium and Italy, all represented here this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for round 2? And here we go. We start in Germany. It's a 9-year-old gelding by Calvados said NKH Kalango. First to go, Christian Heineken, Germany.
So, wir werden mit Nummer 336 anfangen. Das ist NKH Kalango und Christian Heineken aus Deutschland.
Starting over fence 13, finishing over the blue and white and carrying 4 faults. Yes, jumps a super round here in round number 2. It's just the 4 from the first that's carried forward, so he finishes on a total over the 2 rounds of 4 faults, and the time, which is the deciding factor in this round, is 41.16 for our first to go, Christian Heineken and KH Kalango. Already with us and about to get underway. It is the first of 3 representatives for the USA. Jennifer Gates is next, Bardolino. Again, just carrying 4 faults from round 1. One rail in round 2, 1 rail in the first round, so it's 8 faults in the total. 47.65 for the USA's Jennifer Gates and Bardolino, finishing on a total of 8 over the 2 rounds here this evening. Of course, all the 10 that come back are guaranteed some prize money here this evening in the International Omaha Jumping Grand Prix. We're going now to a rider who represents Canada, but this is your local hero. She lives just down the road. It is Karen Cudmore and Sionto. What a shame. She's such a great supporter of the show here in Omaha. But in the end, the total rise is up to 18 for Karen Cudmore and Sionto, who finishes in 53.11. Total of 18 over the 2 rounds. Of course, don't forget they are coming back in reverse order, so we will see our clear rounds as we get towards the end. There was 4 of those in the first round. Carl Cook for the US, Ludger Beerbaum for Germany, Nicola Philipparts for Belgium, and Lorenzo De Luca for Italy. But in this format, anything can happen. We're back to Team USA next. Audrey Coulter, Alex. She is in it to have a good night tonight, having a look at a few of the turns already. Best of luck. Takes one out down to the final fence to finish on 8. Just not quite straight enough as we came round to the CWD, so she finishes on the 8 faults. 38.70 for the USA's Audrey Coulter. Audrey there with Alex heading into 2nd place at this stage. And we come now to the halfway position, and we stay with Team USA as we welcome back Jamie Barge and Lubo. Christian Heineken leads the way on 4 faults at this stage. His time was 41.16. Really nice down that final line. Such a shame the delicate upright, the delicate upright, even at fence 7 comes down, so she finishes on 4 in this round. Total of 8, 40.92. 8 faults the total there for Jamie. Carl Cook, Ludger Bierbam, Nicola Philipparts, Lorenzo De Luca, all still to feature. Off to Austria next, though, as we welcome Max Kühner and Kornet Kalua.
Und zum nächsten aus Österreich, Max Kühner mit Kornet Kalua.
Yeah, just one coming down here in the second round as well. So it is 8 jumping faults, 40.21 there for Austria's Max Kühner. Kornet Kalua finishes on a total of 8. Now we've got 4 left to go, and we head to those that jump clear in the first round. And to the man who gave you your first clear here this evening, I can't tell you how much it would mean to him to take a win here tonight. For the USA, we welcome Carl Cook, Tembla. Really nice down to the final one, 38.95, 4 jumping faults, but he's the fastest of the 4s. We have a new leader for the USA, Carl Cook, and Tembla on 4 faults takes over the leads with 3 left to go. Just 3 left. Here is one of the finalists that we had a chance to speak to a few minutes ago. He's back, he represents Germany, Ludger Bierbam, Chiara.
Zunächst für Deutschland, der Chiara und Ludger Bierbam.
It's for jumping faults. It's 38.17. He is quicker, and that means he's our new leader for Germany. Ludgebierbam Chiara takes over the lead on 4 jumping faults. Now here's a question. If you were riding here tonight and you knew there were only 2 left and no clears, would you go for a steady one if you were Nicola Philipparts, or would you still go quick because you knew the Lorenzo De Luca was still to come? It's a tough one. So we're going to find out what Nicola chooses to do. He's back, second last to go, representing Belgium. Nicola Philipparts, H&M, Harley, Van de Bishop.
Volgende H&M Harley van de Bisschop, gereden door Nicola Philipparts uit België.
All the way! 65, a very, very good time, and a perfect ride from Nicola Philipparts and H&M Harley Van de Bishop. And of course that news will filter backstage to Lorenzo De Luca because the pressure is most definitely on. $130,000 in the prize fund here this evening. Nicola Philipparts are only double clear, leading the way. Ludgebierbam sits in second for Germany, and currently in third place, Carl Cook for the USA. 1 left to go. Have to say as well, if you haven't yet got tickets for tomorrow, I'm not trying to be a salesman, but I think we're going to see history in the making because McLean Ward and Double H Azure, the last 2 nights have jumped clear. They are well in with a chance. If you haven't got tickets yet, you've got to get them for tomorrow. Right, 1 left to go. All he has to do is jump clear faster than 38.65. It's as easy as that. Best of luck. It's Lorenzo De Luca, Limestone Grey for Italy.
L'ultimo per questo corso sarà Limestone Grey, montato da Lorenzo De Luca d'Italia.
Go on. Oh, it's close! Ah, not quite quick enough. 39.77. He'll have to make do with second here tonight. Lorenzo De Luca, though, what a super round. Limestone Grey finishes in second place. While we get set for our presentation ceremony, please stay with us. But we can confirm your winner here this evening of the International Omaha Grand Prix, Nicola Philipparts, takes H&M Harley Van de Bishop. Lorenzo De Luca for Italy placed in second with Limestone Grey. Ludger Bierbam of Germany and Chiara sitting in third place. Having a look at those lower placings, and the highest place rider from the USA finishes in fourth. That's Carl Cook in Tembla, and it is Christian Heineken in fifth. NKH Kalango. Audrey Coulter takes sixth for the USA with Alex. Do stay with us. That prize-giving ceremony just around the corner here on the penultimate day of the Omaha International 2017. Wow, what a wonderful evening of international sport here at the 2017 edition of the Omaha International. We get ready for a prize-giving ceremony and we welcome forward the Chairman and CEO of Burlington Capital, Lisa Roskins, and the CEO of Omaha Equestrian Foundation, Mr. Mike West, stepping out to meet and greet our winners. It is the top six that return in reverse order of merit. We start in sixth place, ladies and gentlemen, for the USA, Audrey Coulter, Alex. Then we head into fifth place. He represents Germany. He's based in the USA, NKH Kalango, Christian Heineken. Our highest placed American athlete, it is for the USA, Carl Kurt Tambler. Now to our top three, the fastest time but a real down for Germany. Ludger Bierbaum takes the third. Second place and jumping clear, it is for Italy, Lorenzo De Luca, Limestone Grey. And then, ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome your winner of the International Omaha Grand Prix for Belgium, Nicola Philipparts. Wow, what an amazing night of sport once again here at Omaha 2017. Waiting for them in the winner's circle tonight is Mike West, CEO of the Omaha Equestrian Foundation, and Lisa Roskins, Chairman and CEO of Burlington Capital. They have stepped forward to congratulate our winner. Once again, Nicola Philipparts, H&M, Harley, Van de Bishop. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise with us as we salute our winner with the playing of the Belgium national anthem. Once again, Nicola Philipparts takes the win here this evening. H&M, Harley, Van de Bishop. Our presenting party, of course, stepping to meet and greet with all our top six here this evening. Already got those official photographs, I think, with Nicola Philipparts. They step forward, though, to congratulate him once again. An incredible win here this evening, clear in 38.65. We head to second place then, as we congratulate Lorenzo De Luca for Italy. Jumping double clear here tonight, just a fraction slower, a great effort. Finishes second, then we head to third. Ludger Bierbaum, Chiara, Germany. Fourth place, your highest place USA rider, Carl Kurt Tambler. Fifth place here this evening goes to Germany's Christian Heineken, NKH Kalango. And then we finish in sixth place as we say well done to the USA's Audrey Coulter and Alex. One final duty to perform here this evening, and that is to send our winner on his lap of honour. What a super round. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner for Belgium, Nicola Philipparts, H&M, Harley van de Bishop. Your winner, Nicola Philipparts. Well, another fantastic evening of top international sport here. Don't forget, if you want to get autographs from many of the top riders here tonight, they will be waiting to meet you in the tailgate lounge just next to the warm-up, and also the Longines booth tonight as well. They'll also be available after tomorrow's competition at the Longines booth. And once again, I promise you I'm not trying to sell you tickets, but if you haven't got a ticket yet, then make sure you join us tomorrow. Go and get those tickets. Be a part of the history as Omaha plays host to the first ever International Professional Sport Championship being held here in Omaha, Nebraska. Can McLean Ward do it? He's won the first two qualifiers, and the only way you'll find out is by joining us here tomorrow afternoon. Before tonight, we say, from all the team here at Omaha International 2017, a very, very good evening.